How was your Thanksgiving, bud?
It was good. Went over to a friend's house for dinner. You know, a lot of people there, turkey, gravy, football. It was as American as you can get in Canada.
Are there sweet potatoes?
I believe there were. There was regular potatoes as well.
String beans?
No string beans, but there were broccoli and cauliflower.
Was there stuffing?
Yes.
Was it actual stuffing or was it dressing? Like, was it in the bird when it was cooked?
No.
See, that's not stuffing.
Well, there's only so much stuffing.
Was it handmade stuffing or was it a box of stovetop?
It was, I believe it was handmade. It was cornbread stuffing, which was really good.
That sounds good. Imagine how good that would be if it was stuffed in the turkey, you know?
Yeah. No, as far as I know, there could have been some stuff in the turkey. I just didn't get it. Because you can only put so much in there.
There was gravy, right? Was it like real gravy?
There was real gravy.
Powdered gravy?
As far as I know, it was real. I didn't see it being made, though.
That's easy to make.
I don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
No. I guess I want the specifics.
Okay.
Paint me a picture, Nick.
Just a warm gathering of all different types of folks.
Was there a cornucopia on the
No
table?
cornucopia.
Was there hand turkeys? It's little kids make hand turkeys?
No. There were no little kids.
No. Was there wine? Did you imbibe?
I had one beer.
Ooh, what kind of beer?
Sam Adams, true to my roots.
He was a bad guy, wasn't he?
What makes you say that? He's an American patriot.
That's the narrative, but wasn't he kind of a bad guy?
I don't know.
I was asking you. I thought he was. Look it up at home, kids. Consult your local library.
I'm not a history major or anything.
Could have fooled me.
So,
this is a grinding episode.
is it?
Mostly. I'm going to get that sword finally, but I need to level up. And then I'll just get ready for the next boss fight, which I don't know if you saw, there was a church I ran by last time. I also ran by an item that I could have easily gotten, because there was a dude who was guarding it, and I totally just killed him and then ran away again, because I forgot what I was doing then.
Well, why don't we get going?
But we're going to do all that.
Well, I'm sure your mind was on the acting you were preparing to do. You were going through your lines.
It was on a lot of things.
I guess you had all those documentaries you watched and everything. So here's the hammerer.
Well, you must be a new arrival. I'm Onrait of Astoria. If you require smithing, then speak to me.
So we can I don't really have a weapon I want to reinforce right now, though.
Do you want to reinforce the armor?
I feel like I'm going to get better armor soon.
Yeah, that's always your worry, but you can always buy more shards. Hurrah!
I can't actually access the gestures because the back button doesn't. I mean, we could probably fix that.
Yeah.
We'll work on it
I'm
next
sure it's
time.
something to do with the key mapping of the...
It's fun to do.
Yeah.
He probably has,
So you can buy Titanite shards.
So, last time I remember saving up to get this, and then I got this whole area, this Crest of Artorias. I got there super early.
Oh, yeah.
There's a really hard boss, which I ended up beating.
You saved up 20,000 souls for that?
Yeah, you know that garden area where there's like some trees you can
Oh, so you can, let's see if he has any good,
that's pretty cool.
the fist weapon.
Yeah. War pick is kind of a...
Would that count as
Blunt.
enough blunt for you?
Yeah,
'Cause that's cool looking. A new shield would probably be good.
Yeah, like a metal shield.
Well, check it against your current shield.
So let's look at this one. Probably get a metal shield.
Yeah.
That one's like a heavy one, isn't it? Like for tanks.
I think so. You want to sort of stay
Or maybe
middle
not.
of the road?
Okay, so that's so I'm strong enough to wield it, right?
Yeah, because it's 10 strength to wield.
Okay. So 64 fizz. And this one.
And that's the attack. Those both block
Oh, you're right.
100%. Those are the same. Wait.
So just which one do you want on your
Medium metal shield.
ancient blue? Caduceus?
Caduceus?
Caduceus? Or a tower? What do you want?
Caduceus sounds cooler.
Well, let's check out this one first. It's 91.
It's a good lightning block.
More magic block. Yeah, more lightning.
It's lighter too, is it?
Yeah, I feel like we're still in a physical thing.
Yeah, we are. Go for the caduceus.
Oh, I can also buy arrows from this guy, not to go all the way back to...
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
How much are those shards?
800.
See, if you did, you might as well upgrade your mace just to make the grinding easier.
But if I'm getting a new weapon this right now, then I might as well stick for that, right?
That's up to you.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
But if my logic is flawed, you can tell me.
You know, it's a judgment call of whether you think it's worth making grinding easier or not.
Yeah. So caduceus. I'm gonna say caduceus.
Yeah.
Like a cleric would be caduceus.
It sounds cleric-y.
Clerical.
Yeah. When did like office tasks become clerical?
Killed. Neither of us want to see you
I don't know.
hollowed.
I think of like, so a lot of like a monk's job is like transcribing the Bible.
Yeah, exactly. I bet that's what it was.
Is a monk and a cleric pretty much the same deal? Clerics are clerics.
So.
They're just cleric knights. They are clerics by nature, more
Maybe
warrior
they're more
types.
like temporal. You know, like they do some more stuff in the world.
Space-time continuum.
You know what I mean? Temporal is in the religious sense. You know, like it. Oh, that does look cool. You look pretty badass now.
Yeah. I like it.
Oh, and it has the design on it. It's beaten though.
So I'll give a little teaser for something to come.
Oh, what's that?
That guy.
That's terrible. Oh my god.
I'm not gonna go down there right now.
Yeah, stay. Run away.
Alright, have fun, buddy. What's that guy's name? Did he say his name?
Andre of Astora. You weren't
Ah.
listening to him?
Suppose
So
not.
that's what I'm here for.
And there's this place.
I believe there's a
Be visiting again. Yeah, there's
a friend
Yeah, I like
here?
this guy.
yeah
This onion fella.
onion bro, as the Dark Souls community refers to him. There he is.
Looks so sad. What's up, buddy?
Oh, forgive me. I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegmeyer of Katarina. Quite honestly, I've run flat up against a wall, or a gate, I should say. The thing just won't budge, no matter how long I wait. And oh, have I waited. So here I sit, in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak.
He's losing it.
I think most characters in this world are losing it.
I never completed this guy's story. I screwed it up and he ended up just like disappearing from the world.
Oh,
But like you can save his daughter and stuff.
he's his daughter.
close.
I didn't
Yeah,
know.
she's trapped in a crystal somewhere.
Closed.
Oh, isn't that the DLC stuff?
No,
Oh.
no, it was see the Scaleless' area.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking of the DLC involves someone near the Hydra, who is trapped in a golem.
Oh, okay, because I met that lady too. Maybe
Yeah,
she
I think she opens a portal to somewhere.
Because it was an interesting lady, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
but she didn't have much to do. She sold some stuff.
I'd say a lot of the NPCs in this world are very interesting. That guy included. Also, you can get his armor later, although it looks, well, it's unique looking. I guess it's. What do you think of it?
I think it's pretty cool because if you read the description of it, it's very like utilitarian.
Yeah.
Like it's very functional in that the idea is that because everything is rounded, it's all rounded.
Yeah.
Weapons like a sword strike will
Sort of glance
off of it exactly.
Huh.
It's pretty cool. Like it looks dumb, and people make fun of them for it, but they're like they have the last laugh because it's harder to hit
Yeah.
them.
Who cares what you look like? I believe there was a real armor set that was like that. It wasn't as rounded, but
Yeah.
I think it was called Maximilian armor. Someone can Wikipedia that for me. I'm too lazy, but yeah, I think what I heard was that the King Maximilian, who invented it, had like 6 toes, so he needed the foot to be bigger, so he all had it all rounded, and then it just worked well. But that could just be a myth.
Where is he from? That's cool.
That sounds German, but I don't know. I don't know.
Don't know much, do you, Nick?
No. I know nothing about history.
So it being a grinding episode, last grinding episode, we had a cool segment.
Probably the most popular segment.
Well, I mean, popularity. It was successful.
Award-winning.
I found like it was good. Lightning round.
The lightning round.
So let's do it again.
Yeah. Now this time, instead of Mike doing all the topics, we both contributed 10. Now, if there's less than 20, that means that because great minds think alike, we probably had some similar topics. But if there are 20, that just proves we're not great minds, and we did not think alike.
Yeah.
So we'll see what
it's
happens.
It's like the Newlyweds game.
It is. Where did we first make whoopee, Mike?
In the butt.
Alright, lightning round.
It's actually one of my topics.
The first lightning round topic is
Hit me.
Beast Wars.
Remember that show?
Oh, I loved that show.
So did I. I think it's the best mainframe entertainment production.
I did.
They made Reboot. They made... You ever watch Reboot?
No,
That was good.
Okay.
They also made Shadow Planet. Much less watched. But it was actually decent. But I think Beast Wars, or Beasties as it's known in Canada,
Okay.
was great.
Yeah, I really liked it. I had 2 of the figures in real life. They were the ant
Oh,
and
Inferno.
and the cheetah.
Mhm.
Cheetor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which kind of Cheeto, because he changed. He switched it up.
I believe.
Did he have like jet? Because at the beginning they were all like totally animalistic, and then in like a later season they became more like robotic.
Yeah,
like
I think he was the more robotic one.
the worst,
I'm younger than you.
the stupidest case was Optimus Primal.
Oh, I forgot to start the timer.
Well, I got a lot to talk about. So.
Okay, so continue.
Optimus
I'll
Primal.
give this one a whole minute because Beast Wars is awesome. Yeah.
In one season, switched to.
Oh, that was good.
That was great.
That was awesome.
He switched to.
Ooh.
Oh, look at that.
Shouldn't have bought that shield.
Yeah.
Check how good it is.
So he became like a more robot. He was a gorilla,
Okay, yeah.
and then he became like more like a metal gorilla with a flying skateboard.
And you don't like this.
No, it was silly.
Well, if he was just a metal gorilla, I can go that far.
Okay, so
It's
better
worse.
physical damage. Well, better physical damage, but everything else is worse.
Yeah, well, you're not going to attack with your shield.
It looks cool.
It does look cool. But also, so does your Caduceus.
Yeah, Caduceus is more understated.
Yeah. Which fits
Yeah,
our character.
It's what's the word I'm looking for? Monkish.
Clerical?
Clerical. Aesthetic. I feel like we got off topic there. Yeah.
We
Okay.
did. Well, we had more than a minute. Alright.
Are you doing just mine first and then yours?
No,
or are
I'm,
you
I'm,
switching?
I'm alternating.
Okay.
So this one's mine now. Immortality.
Wait.
Now,
is that yours?
This was mine.
This is creepy. Okay.
Well, we were talking about it this morning over
guess so.
breakfast.
Mine is slightly different.
Okay, well, we'll read both. I was just thinking, like, if you had the option of living forever,
Hmm.
but never being able to kill yourself,
Yeah.
or living a normal life, what would you choose?
I would live forever. I mean, this is the thing where it's there's a lot of ifs and buts and
Yeah.
candies and
Yeah.
nuts, because like, is it the kind of immortality where you stay a certain age, or do you continue to age, like, but
Yeah.
you just don't die? Like, can
Let's say you
can
you
disease
level off
kill you?
at,
Can you
at
choose?
35.
Can you like just kill your behead yourself and like just opt out on your own? Like, is it like, can natural things still kill you?
No,
Or
it's
is
like
it-
Groundhog Day, where if you kill yourself like that, instead of you'll just like respawn. It's
Because-
like a video game where you respawn.
Hmm. I would like the option to opt out, so that
Well, you
know.
didn't let me give my answer.
Okay.
Without the opt-out clause, I would also not. do it.
Yeah.
Okay. The next topic is Jim Junkin.
Yeah.
I do not know what this means.
It's the name of a CP24 reporter. I
Oh.
saw it the other day. He's like a crime reporter, and his name is Jim Junkin, for one thing.
Yeah.
He's got this like really silly, super baritone voice.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah. And I turned on to CP24, or happened to be on, and it was like, it was an odd, like, it seemed like it was from the movie Anchorman or something.
Yeah, yeah.
This guy doesn't seem real.
I think I've seen him on City News with Gord Martineau, who himself has like a really good newscaster voice.
Mm-hmm.
And
This halberd, by the way, was my weapon of choice the whole game. So I found the halberd here, and then I kept it for the whole rest of the game.
well, you upgraded it, but yeah, it's a good weapon. It's got long range, and can both spear forward and like hack as an axe.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, anyway, he was on the news with Gord Martineau, and he was out newscaster voicing Gord,
Mm-hmm.
which is tough because local Toronto anchor Gord Martineau has great newscaster voice. All right.
Also, I didn't need that message to tell me to lure this guy out. I already knew that. Anyone with half a brain knows that.
You're really insulting a lot of people.
Well, I just don't want people to think that like I need that message to know to do that.
If only an idiot wouldn't use the great card. Anyone with half a brain would. Anyway, next topic is similar, and it's Jay Onrait, Sports Center anchor for TSN.
Mm-hmm. He's got a pretty good mustache going.
He does have a good mustache. Well,
I've got a pretty good mustache. I can
Yeah.
have go, so it's not symmetrical. So I have to like end up cutting. On one side it's like really nice and lengthy. This is going off topic, but the other side, so I need to cut that down to make the max.
you're ruining my next topic of Mike's mustache.
But go on. I like him. He's good.
Yeah, I like him. He's pretty funny. He's good podcast with his co-anchor.
He shopped in my store.
He lives near your store.
Yeah. And he broke a bottle of corn syrup all over the shelf one time. I wasn't there, but
Yeah.
I saw like the remains. It's really hard to clean that up. Like there's
Yeah.
still on the back of the shelf corn syrup, which is yet to be cleaned up.
Damn you, Jay Onrait.
Yeah.
Did he pay for it?
I don't know.
He better.
I know he was apologized profusely.
Oh, okay. I wonder if he'll tell that story on his podcast, like we've told it on ours. Alright, that's enough for Jay. Next topic is Black Friday, which was 3 days ago.
Well, today being Monday.
Yeah, today being Monday it was.
Yeah. So that's obviously much bigger in America.
But it's getting big here.
Yeah, like a coworker of mine was going to the Eaton Center today. I was like,
Really?
well, "Are you sure we disagree?" She's like, "Oh yeah, my mom wanted to go and forgot that it was Black Friday, so she's probably going to be trampled."
Better start interviewing for a new coworker. Hit the wall.
Is that gonna work?
Get a little closer. Yeah, the thing to do is take advantage of the online deals. Because unless you have to go to the store, why not just get the crazy sales but not get trampled? That's what I do.
You name this thing.
That was a terrible
there you
joke.
That got his attention.
Yeah.
It seems just like a terrible thing, but everyone says that, and then they still go to it. It's like there's all these news stories beforehand about everyone outside is saying how it's a terrible thing, I guess, in the lines, and then they still go about their business and stuff gets.
Well, people like sales. A lot.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, I like sales. If I need to buy something, I wait for the sale.
Is it worth all that?
Well, it's not worth getting trampled. I've never gone to the things. That's the bad part. The camping out and things. Alright, next topic. Andrea Bargnani.
Yeah. He's an enigma, that guy.
He
He's
is.
got a lot of raw talent and a lot of
He's
like refined talent.
yeah, he's a very good
And
basketball player.
he sometimes seems like he forgets he has it.
Or he forgets, or he doesn't want to play that day. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. This happens to a lot of basketball players. I guess playing professionally is hard, but it's not like they're not well
Hey,
compensated.
buddy. Is there a guy on the other side too?
I don't think so. So, you know, it's just frustrating to watch him because every one game out of 5 or so, he'll have an amazing game, be playing the whole way, play defense, rebound.
Like, if you don't watch him all the time, if you just watch him every now and then, there's a chance you could just see his, like, 75% bad games, and then not, like, never know. Like, you'd just be totally dumbfounded as to why he is considered such a good player.
And then at the same time, if you didn't watch very much, you could see one of his good games and be like, why isn't he, like, an all-star all the time?
Exactly. Like,
And
he had
that-
34
that-
points
Yeah.
the other day.
And that's what's frustrating about him. He's just, I don't know, just remember you're still on the throwing knives.
I'm not gonna, yeah. I know.
Just in case you want to Estes. Oh.
No.
Alright, next topic in the lightning round. TNG versus DS9. That's Star Trek for all you people with lives.
Next Generation versus Deep Space Nine. Which is a better show, in your mind?
Okay. Let me say
I know this is a hard subject for you.
This is
For me,
like
it's
choosing between my children's.
To me, it's clearly Deep Space Nine.
Okay, I will say Deep Space Nine is a better show, but I think TNG has more meaning to me because I watched it when I was a kid more often. And I just, you know, those crew are like my friends. That's like the saddest thing I've said in a while, but, you know. I mean, they both are. They both are.
How can you not, like...
But
you grow to love those characters, yeah.
You should just watch both. You know, you don't have to choose. But
Imagine if they brought back the cast to do like a TV show. Continue on with those stories.
They're too old now.
Yeah.
They
They'd be like ambassadors now.
Yeah, they've been doing that for a while.
Ambassador Janeway.
Alright, next topic. Mario versus Luigi.
Well, if you're talking about specifically Mario and Luigi in Super Mario 2, which was...
I'll just say in general, but you can go that route.
Well, let's start there.
Okay.
Luigi is a better character because he's got that floaty jump,
Yeah.
so jumping is just way easier. Whereas Mario does not. He's just regular jump.
I always identified with Luigi more, because he's like the taller, thinner one, a little quieter, but he can do some things Mario can't.
He's a milquetoast.
Come on.
Well, like when Luigi's Mansion,
I to be honest, I haven't really played any.
he's just scared
games.
shitless from these like not scary at all ghosts. And he's not as brave as his brother.
I always like.
His brother's more valorous.
I like Daisy more than Peach. So I prefer
the
her,
exact same
have her
character.
as my girlfriend. Alright. So you're a Mario man.
Gotcha.
You wish Luigi was dead, is what
Bet
you're
you're
saying.
sweet Bippy.
Alright, next topic.
Just gotta let me kill this other guy.
Next topic is just you, Sarah, and Tom. Oh yeah.
I just exsanguinated that fellow.
What is this?
It's just there's a store in the Korean business district called Just You,
You did it again.
Sarah and Tom. Just U's in small letters, below it in large letters, Sarah and Tom. And it's got like it's a knick-knack store, so like
They
some
got, like,
kind of
stuffed
souvenir
animals
store.
and
like,
posters
Miss like little Kitty, Miss Kitty, what's her name?
Hello Kitty.
Little Miss Kitty.
Hello Kitty.
And it's weird, and I don't know what. Like, do you think it means they're talking about just Sarah and Tom, or just you yourself and Sarah and Tom? Is it an all-inclusive view?
Maybe the Just You is a chain, and then Sarah and Tom are the owners of this particular franchise. Yeah.
Bitch.
Well, it's
I
a
guess you
mystery.
think
Maybe
they
we
did
should
touch
go
it.
there and investigate and report back what the store is like. Get some Hello Kitty items.
Who are Sarah and who's Tom?
Well, we have to.
What's the deal with Sarah and Tom?
All right, Jerry.
What's the deal with cancer?
Next topic. Scott Bakula.
Ah,
Really hitting on the nerd.
that's a you.
That was just me, Nick and Nick.
Bakula.
Nick and Scott.
He has been a part of my life for 20 of my 25 years.
He's the lead in one of our favorite shows.
Yeah, I watched Quantum Leap all the time as a kid.
We just watched 2 earlier today.
It's a real shame that when he joined up with the Star Trek franchise, he was Captain
Archer.
Like, that sounds like the greatest thing, like two of my favorite franchises.
And it was not his fault that show was bad.
I guess not. I didn't watch much of it, but it seemed like every episode was there in the
Temporal Cold War.
No, every episode had them in the sanitization room.
Oh, like with
after an away mission where they have
Vulcan.
to they have to like some kind of sanitization gel they'd have to rub all over each other.
Yeah. I think that's just the only episode they show on TV.
Yeah. Hey, it was a good one.
Well, yeah.
I don't know what else happened in that episode. I think they contracted some kind of spaceborne illness and then had to stay in that room for a while. They got all sweaty.
Yeah, and then I think
Gelled up.
T'Pol was in her Vulcan sex phase.
Yeah, and it might have been, you might be conflating that with another episode where they...
Probably. That's probably the 2 they show. Alright. Next topic is one we've already done.
Is that what is it?
That's Andrea Bargnani. So great minds think alike. We've had him on our mind because of his...
stays dead. That's weird.
He had a great game yesterday, but the Raptors still lost, as they are very good at doing. Alright, another versus. Rihanna versus Beyonce. I'm a Rihanna man. I think I like her music better, and I think
so am
she's
I.
better looking. But Beyonce's alright. I like her too.
Now, is it true? You would know this, Nick. You're up with celebrity gossip.
Oh, yeah.
Did Rihanna and Jay-Z have a thing?
Not that I know of.
Didn't he sign her?
Yeah, he discovered her, but I don't think there was.
I think there was a rumor about that. I wouldn't
know either.
hold it against him.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, they're both good. What? You're a Rihanna man as well?
Yeah.
Not much debate on this topic.
No, it's pretty cut and dry. Nothing against Beyonce.
No. Yeah, I think.
More power to her.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
They're both
her music
titans
kind of annoys me, though.
Titans in the industry.
Oh, I guess some of Rihanna's music annoys me too.
Yeah, it's pop music. It can be good. It can be bad.
I need to get to the top of this church. That's where the next boss is, but it's gonna be a while. I gotta remember that in the very beginning of this game, so you have to ring 2 bells, one above, one below.
That's the one above.
That's the one above.
I remember you just dying over and over to those gargoyles up there.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it.
Well, hopefully we can do it in at least one episode.
Should I take this guy on?
Yeah, why
Also,
not?
a scary wizard up there.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see if I can lure this guy up first.
Oh.
Yeah. That was like my shield of choice, was like a giant tower shield.
This guy is scary.
Havel shield. Yeah, this guy is large and in charge. I don't know if I can take him right now.
Alright. While you're taking him, or not, let's go to the next topic in the lightning round. The Grey Cup, which happened yesterday. We were not going to spoil it for those who haven't seen it.
This guy's got a mace too.
Oh, it'd be awesome if he dropped his mace.
Slow down. You gotta worry, because sometimes you think, oh, it's just this one attack, but then they have like that one too that they throw in. Sometimes there's even 3, and you don't know which one's coming. But I think that's after he does that, he's got a long...
Hey, the Grey Cup, man.
I don't care for CFL. I don't care much for NFL.
Well, but the
Argos
were in the Grey Cup and potentially won.
So he does have 2, the son of a bitch. Sorry, should talk about it.
I'll talk about while you get killed.
I'm killing this guy.
So it's Argos versus Stampeders. We're rooting for the Argos, I guess. Yeah, as we said, we're more NBA fans than CFL fans. But,
You've got an Argos too, don't you?
I do, because I like their colors. And it's kind of fun to have when I'm back home in America. Oh, you... Oh.
Motherfucker.
Oh.
Jesus, sweet fucking dick. Sorry.
Let's let you kill this.
No, what next topic? This is what the fun of this lightning round is can I
all right. Lightning round,
be coherent or articulate at all, or cogent, or how's my perspicacity holding up, Nick?
Perspicacity.
That's right. That's a word, I think.
Well, our next topic is sensitive subjects.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I thought we weren't going to touch on sensitive subjects
Well,
lightning round.
this is the subject I want to touch upon. You don't want to touch upon sensitive subjects during lightning round. And I think that should be discussed. Like, why can't we talk about genocide?
Well, we did talk about Roe v. Wade and the Palestinian last time.
That's true.
I just don't want the tender feelings of anyone to be hurt.
What's the deal with genocide?
I mean, you're a tough man, but I'm more sensitive.
I think you just don't want to incur the wrath of the internet.
That's true. Oh, what is that? That's the thing that upgrades
Sapphire
Justice Flask?
Yeah. I need to take it back to the bonfire. But I think I can level up and get that sword right now.
Alright. We'll see if we touch on more sensitive subjects later. Alright. Next topic. Apple versus Samsung.
Mm-hmm. Is that still going on? I
Uh,
thought Apple won. I guess Apple won in America,
Yeah.
and then everywhere else got thrown out, or Samsung won, right?
Yeah, because I think American patent laws are different. I'm rooting for a Samsung, because I think it doesn't help anyone if only one company can make things.
I have a Samsung phone.
As do I. I used to have an Apple phone though.
We're playing this on a Samsung TV.
Yes.
It's okay.
So, I really like my Samsung phone. What do you think about yours?
Screen's cracked, but it still works. It's good. When I first got it, like I dropped it and like the inside light broke, so I just couldn't see anything on the screen.
Yeah.
And so, but I guess like gave it to the. I guess I returned it to the store and they just gave me a new one. I didn't even try and fix it because here's a new one for free.
Huh.
So it worked out, and the new one's been fine.
You've had it for a while too.
Yeah.
Alright, next topic. Mortality versus immortality. Now, we kind of touched on this before. But, let's keep going. It's a good subject.
Yeah. So we settled that it depends on like the specific rules for either or.
Now, what if the immortality was like heaven? Where you're, like, can have unlimited powers and...
Wait, you have unlimited powers in heaven?
I don't know. Well, let's say you're not constricted by earthly...
I think so. Your problems
realms.
would be: would you go crazy? Because the human mind is not meant to live that long. Would you get so bored, or you just see everything after a certain point?
And also, like, everything you've ever loved would die.
Yeah, but you'd love more things. Like,
But could you, knowing it would die and you would live on?
well, it's like the Highlander. He's scared of love, and then
Yeah.
I think he falls in love again. So it
Does
works
he?
out.
The master of the universe.
There's like a reporter that comes after him, and he ends up falling in love with her.
Alright.
Clancy Brown is a villain in that movie.
We'll have to do the Highlander next time.
Yeah. Should do a let's play. Let's get jiggy with Highlander.
Yeah. Can you let's play a Highlander?
You can definitely get jiggy with it.
That's true. We should really expand our scope beyond just video games to get jiggy with things.
I do have an idea. Well, we'll touch on that after. Maybe we even. Well, yeah, we'll touch on it.
Alright, next topic. The Microsoft Surface.
Really getting the tech news today.
Yeah, well,
I
it's
think
a-
it's
it's big
a
news.
kind of cool idea to
Yeah.
have it. But I mean, the main thing is that it's like a hybrid of a laptop and a tablet.
it has a keyboard.
But there are many proprietary, like third-party keyboards for regular tablets.
Yeah, but this comes with it.
I don't
And
want to go here.
It seems cool. I don't really want a tablet. But,
I think I might, because my laptop is nearly dead. The casing is cracked open, like I can't close it.
yeah.
The headphone jack doesn't work. I'll be watching like a Judd Apatow video today, and then I just can't close Firefox because it's like a 70-minute long video, and it's buffering fast, but like the buffering itself is causing the flash to crash. I can't close. It might be a Firefox thing too. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just have This guy.
So you were saying you might get his tablet next time?
Maybe.
Yeah. Well, I'm just sort of curious on how well Microsoft does with this. They seem to be putting a lot of stock into this new tablet Windows 8 thing.
Mm-hmm. And touchscreens as a whole.
Yeah.
Windows 8 is all touch. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Yeah. I'm just curious to see how it pans out for them. Next topic. Burning versus drowning.
Yeah. How would you rather go?
Drowning.
Yeah. You always hear, like, have you seen The Prestige?
Yeah.
Oh, he first tells him that drowning is, like going home. But then so he was lying to him, and drowning was the most painful thing ever. Remember that?
Yeah.
So.
Well, burning sounds worse to me.
Oh. Came up on me. I mean, burning's no cakewalk. No walk in the park.
I would not choose either of these.
But if you had a choice, you would choose drowning.
Yeah, well, you would choose burning?
But I feel like with the drowning, like you'd be able to hold your breath for a while, right? And you'd have that like annoying like hope that maybe I can just hold my breath long enough to find a way out of this. And then like it's like your lungs would burst, and you'd be awful. You'd be more aware of what's going on. You'd be able to think. Whereas if you're burning, I don't think you'd be able to think about what's going on. The pain would just be unbearable, and you wouldn't be able to like formulate a thought about.
So you'd
shit,
rather
shit,
be.
I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Like when you're drowning, you have like a good minute if you can hold your breath of just thinking that, and then as I just think it would be more mentally.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Well, we'll have to do some testing and report back.
As an aside,
yeah.
There's this story. If you read the Wikipedia article for self-immolation,
No.
there's a story. There's all these reported cases of this, and there's one of this guy in America, like in Arkansas or something, outside of like a pet store. And they don't know why he did it, but this guy was like 20-some-year-old guy. They don't know if it was kind of animal rights thing, but so he set himself on fire outside of a pet store.
Yeah.
And then like the cops showed up, and like this guy was running around the parking lot, and she went to get a fire extinguisher out of her trunk.
Yeah.
And I guess the fire extinguisher looks a lot like the pepper spray. And
Oh, no.
so she took that and accidentally pepper sprayed the guy as he was on fire.
Oh my god. I don't.
This guy seems okay. He's just enjoying the view.
He's a friend.
Maybe he's a friend. Yeah, maybe he's like all those other guys.
He's an NPC.
Yeah. And they can talk to him.
Go up and talk to him.
But yeah, buddy. I can't backstab him because I think I'm gonna. On pins and needles here. Pretty good view.
Hold.
Need some shingle work on that tower over there.
Hold.
I think I can backstab.
Oh.
He's also fast. Okay. So,
Run
when you get
away.
to an open area, I've cleared up the place behind me. Why did I do this? Is he coming?
Here, he's coming.
Ah, he's coming. I can take him. This guy might be harder than that other big guy because he's faster.
Yeah. You know when like in zombie movies all the zombies go really slow, and then like some of them start running and it's like so much scarier. That's what this feels like. Oh my god. Yeah, good thing you upgraded your shield because that would have wiped you out.
Yeah.
All right, you ready for some more lightning round while you're fighting this guy?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You're a tough guy.
So far he's only shown me one hit. He hasn't like done a follow-up swing.
All right, lightning round, Mike. Next topic. Rob Ford falling.
Oh yeah.
Now,
I feel bad for the guy. Like, leave him alone. There are
was-
reasons to
it was
rag on
funny.
him, but you shouldn't. Yeah, it was funny. And he was actually a good sport about it.
yeah, like nothing to do with politics. It was funny.
Go into the fire. Go into the fire.
See if you can get him to do that.
I can't pick enough to do that. It's working. 17 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that GIF was doing the rounds.
Yeah, it was. It made it onto ESPN.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's... Oh, because...
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, when you do that, Sissy totally gets to know you. Yeah. I'll get those things.
Yeah, but don't... That guy... What, you gotta catch him when you're not doing 17 damage. You did about as well as Rob 4 did.
I feel like I just lost my concentration. I could have worn him down.
Well, this is what happens in lightning round.
Yeah.
Alright. There's mercifully only one topic left for you.
Mm-hmm.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
We just watched a Quantum Leap episode about that.
We did, starring Scott Bakula. It's all connected.
I've seen an Onion article, like about paranoia. Like paranoia is linked to everything and everyone.
Yeah. The Cuban Missile Crisis was a scary time for the world, but it all worked out in the end. Do you know what it was all about?
Yeah. I mean, that documentary I watched about Robert McNamara,
Yeah,
he was in the thick of that.
What did he...
He said, it was like a hair's breadth away.
Yeah.
And he talked to Fidel Castro, like, in like the 90s or something. I guess he went to Cuba, like, he also went to like Vietnam to do like, to talk to the...
What did Castro say?
He said, yeah, we had missiles already there. And they're all set up, and I wanted them to strike first.
Yeah.
And Khrushchev wouldn't listen to me.
Well, it's good he didn't. You know, the deal they worked out, it wasn't public, but they removed the NATO missiles from Turkey. Which, if you think about it, is pretty unfair to have like the missiles in Turkey. You can understand where the Soviets were coming from. That said, you don't want to...
Ooh, some nice leggings. Try those on.
Yeah, so that's the end of the lightning round, Mike. Only one... Well, I guess two topics that were similar.
That wasn't bad. I beat that pretty tough guy with it.
Yeah, it only caused one death by you. But that's the price you pay for entering the lightning round.
So now that our prepared statements. Oh yeah, I was gonna say an aside.
Yeah,
but it's a thing.
A lot of asides today. An aside kind of day.
Where we're talking. It happened last time I was here too. There's something going on in this area. I don't know what. Are you keeping what?
Am I keeping?
You're keeping track of the time.
I am. Don't worry.
What was I gonna say? Oh, so we were talking during the lightning round about expanding the scope of the show.
Yeah.
I was thinking poetry reading. I could do a reading of a random poem, or a great novel. At the end of each episode, I could read a paragraph of Moby Dick until we finish Moby Dick. No, you don't think that would be edifying to our readers, / watchers, / listeners?
I'm not sold. It sounds boring. I prefer the monologue idea. That's a bit more entertaining.
You could be Ishmael, and I would be
Queequeg?
Queequeg, yeah.
Who would be the whale? Steve.
Yeah, no question.
Who would be Captain Ahab? You'd make a good Ahab.
I'd be good Ahab. You'd be a good Starbuck.
Yeah, yeah.
There's Flask. There's a Starbuck. There's the second mate. I think Flask is the second mate, and then Stubbs is the third mate. I may have switched those up.
Okay.
One of the mates is like got a very like dry sense of humor, very joking all the time. The other guy's super worried all the time. And then Starbuck is the first mate, and he's just super like loyal and honorable and all that jazz.
Yeah.
And then you got Ahab, well,
We all know.
yeah.
And what we should do is recite the scene from Star Trek First Contact where they mention Captain Ahab and they recite a scene from Moby Dick. So we get two birds with one stone there.
There you go.
That's a good scene. You broke your little ships.
That was a bad actress, though.
Yeah, but that was a good scene.
What else was she even in?
I don't know.
I've never seen her anywhere. Like, where did they get her?
Jean-Luc, blow up the damn ship. No! We'll do it for real next time. Star Trek impressions. Hopefully, Steho enjoyed our Lost impressions. He's yet to comment.
My favorite Star Trek movie story is the one where there's the dune buggy sequence.
Oh.
And it exists in the movie because Patrick Stewart is really into dune buggies. And in order to do the movie, he insisted that there be a dune buggy scene. And so they wrote in this silly, like, sci-fi dune buggy.
In Star Trek Nemesis.
Yeah. Which is actually a half-decent movie.
It's
it had Tom Hardy in it, like a young Tom Hardy, as a clone of...
Picard!
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
totally back stuff. He stole that back stuff.
Dark Souls does not do you any favors. We should have known this by now.
Moment of truth.
Do you have enough dexterity? I haven't been paying attention.
Yeah, I need
too involved in
I need 12, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you got 12.
Yep.
Let's do this.
Where did all that dexterity come from? Oh, yeah, I got a morning star. Just look at Howard, 110. You need good strength though to wield it well.
Alright, aim well, Mike.
I have to remember how to...
Aim true.
There you go.
First person shooter. What now?
Wait for it to come back. Yeah, Rodriguez does that, so it's... This may take a little while. Need a time
So
right?
entertaining.
Should have saved lightning round for this. Oh my god.
Well, then what would we have done during your
I
grind?
wonder if I could have got kicked hit his thing there. No, totally.
Now, speaking of Starbuck, another show we could steal monologues from. Battlestar Galactica.
One of my favorite ones is when Laura Roslin is on the base star and she's talking after the mutiny.
Yeah.
She says, "I swear it, I'm coming for all of you."
I am coming for all of you.
You can't do it justice.
I know.
Only Mary McDonald, whatever her name is.
Yeah, she is.
Ever seen Dancing with the Wolves? Dancing with the Wolves?
Yeah, that's a good movie.
Fantastic.
It's a good movie. It's the movie that convinced America that Kevin Costner was a good actor for 10 years. Because he was good at it, I mean. And also Bull Durham was good.
What else was he? He was in Waterworld.
Yeah.
Waterworld. He was in The Postman. Remember The Postman?
No.
There's another like post-apocalyptic thing. He had to deliver a letter.
Do you remember, like, maybe last year he was in that movie where he was like the last deciding vote in a presidential election, and it was like Kelsey Grammer was one candidate.
No.
I don't think anyone watched it.
Wasn't he in a George W. Bush biopic?
Bush?
Oh, no.
With James Brolin?
I was James Brolin. Sorry. This dragon must be extremely perplexed.
Yeah.
Or hellkite, I should say.
Is that what it is? Did you look it up?
It actually does go by a lot of names. It's the bridge wyvern, or the bridge hellkite, or the red hellkite.
All of those sound good. Do you think this was intended by the developers as like an Easter egg for people, or they just made a mistake?
I think this was intended.
Because otherwise, how do you kill it?
Although this is a very buggy dragon. Like, they fixed a lot of it, but there were plenty of times when the game first came out where you'd come across a dragon and he'd just like fall through the world and you'd automatically get like 10,000 souls. He'd never come back. Never actually beat him in the first game because I got close, but then you lower him enough and he starts to heal. And I ran up to keep hitting him. But then I ran past into the area he was guarding. and that causes him to fly away.
Oh.
And he'll come back later with full health. I just didn't feel like going through that again.
So you doing the arrow thing? So is he
No.
going-
I actually later in the game when I was beefed up, I just fought him
Oh wow,
on the bridge.
tough guy.
Yeah. He's still like super tough.
Yeah. How many arrows does he take?
I think like 4.
Good at timing it right.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Timing is everything.
That's what they say.
Oh, we saw Skyfall today.
Oh, yeah. It was really good.
I don't want to give away any spoilers though.
Yeah, we'll try to make this spoiler free as possible, but if you're really worried about it, then stop watching. All one of you.
It's definitely the best of the Daniel Craig
Easily.
Bond movies.
Easily. Casino Royale was good.
I mean, it's not even
Quantum of Solace was bad,
It
and
was
this was
garbage.
excellent.
Javier Bardem was just like a flamboyant, less psychotic, but more like rash and unhinged. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Anton Chigurh.
From No Country for Old Men.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was really good. He,
Just a joy to watch that actor. He lights up the screen.
a masterclass, that you could say.
A luminary. No, he's not quite a luminary yet.
Yeah, like really, just everything about it was really well made. Like the script was good. It made a lot of sense. It just looked good.
Mm-hmm.
It had all the Bond tropes.
There you go.
Oh wow!
Oh, don't fall off,
So,
buddy.
let's check out the sword. Wait, can you kill the dragon now, or do you just want his? Oh my
I
god!
just want to. Yeah, I just wanted to get out of that screen. Let's take a look. So 91 mace, 200 Drake sword.
Oh my god! Can you wield it? No, you need 16 strength. But what do you have now? 15?
Yeah, and
And I'm
14.
sure you can level up.
I can use it with both hands now. So I mean, I know we're going with blunt weapons, but kind of a blunt sword.
It looks like the Soul Calibur.
It's super fast. It does
Or no, I should say the Soul Edge.
do that,
That is cool.
and I think it raises something when I have. Oops. Sort of one of the rare dragon weapons formed by Drake's tail. It's a Drake. Imitators of the dragons. So it's got.
But see, it has no param bonus, so it'll never get better than 200.
Yeah. Right now, that's.
That's awesome for right now.
I could probably beat that guy from 4 now. In fact, I might do that once I level up.
Yeah,
At the end of this episode.
I think that'll be a good ending. So you're gonna kill the rest of the dragon, or just?
No, I can't right now.
Okay.
Right now.
Oh yeah, because you can't shoot him anymore.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm gonna level up and beat the that super hard knight, and then I'll open up another shortcut.
Sounds good. I think we got about maybe 15 more minutes, 20 more minutes. If a weird pop-up pops up telling we have low hard drive space, do something. Anyway, we were talking about Skyfall. Yeah, just
Pretty good Adele song in the beginning.
yeah, the song was really good. I thought. I say I'm not an Adele lover or hater, but I thought she did a good job.
Did a good balance of the Daniel Craig Bond style of like basically ripping off Jason Bourne in seriousness,
Yeah,
and the the silliness of other like Pierce Brosnan era James Bond movies.
yeah.
And GoldenEye is one of my favorites. I think
GoldenEye-
largely nostalgia because I was a good age to watch it, and of course the N64 game.
I watched it later. Like I didn't see it when it came out because I was too young.
Mm-hmm.
But even watching it recently, it's really good.
Famke Janssen, maybe my favorite Bond girl.
Yeah.
There was no like typical Bond girl in this one. There was like 3 kinds of Bond girls, right? There's the bad Bond girl who turns out to be good.
Yeah. The
and
good
she
one that turns
dies.
out to be bad.
Yeah, and then just the generally good one. and there was only 2 out of 3.
Yeah, that was what they had to sacrifice. That I think they just didn't have quite enough time for that other Bond girl. But you know, they got all the Bond things in there, and I thought it had a good a Wrath of Khan vibe, in the sort of a theme of like, you know, you're too old to do what you used to do, but you know, if we then, you know, they even the odds in a certain way. So yeah, and that worked really well in Wrath of Khan, and it worked really well in this.
There was a good. I enjoyed the death scene of the bad guy.
Yeah.
That's not spoiling because, of course, in the Bond movie, the bad guy's gonna die.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of ways that bad guys can go out, and they did him justice.
And I think it fit with the
Because
whole
really-
movie. It fit with the whole theme. And
Sure.
yeah, Judi Dench still great.
Yeah.
Dame Judi Dench.
Dangy Edge. Don't you forget it, buddy.
I like the new Q.
I don't know.
They changed him up. You know, he's kind of a stereotype character, the whiz kid. But yeah, I thought he did a good job. He wasn't in there for much, so he didn't.
So that guy Gisami Decimate is clearly a better fighter, and he thinks he can take me on. Who's he kidding?
You tell him, Mike. You tell him. Show him who's boss. Kick him.
Kick him around.
Drink your Estus flask all 5 times. You just wanted to beat him up more. Before you take on that...
That's life.
Oh, you got a shard out of him, too.
I got so much humanity built up that I can get a lot of drops.
Before you take on that next night, maybe upgrade your Estus. Although, you know, do that after you do the shortcut.
Yeah, and I still need to get more souls.
Yeah.
To go one more. It was 16 strength or 17 strength?
16.
Okay, so one more.
Or is it 18? We'll find out.
I should look right now. Now's the perfect time
Yeah, do it.
pause to open up the menu.
Pause, Mike, pause.
Can't backstab that guy.
Now, a question that I was thinking of, I've been thinking a while, and then the theme of, you know, age and that for this movie made me think, is this the last Bond movie for Daniel Craig?
Say Idris Elba might be taking over.
Yeah, there's talks of that.
Good idea.
Which I agree, I think that is good. I think he'd be really good at it, but...
Oh my.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they always toy around with the idea of, you know, Bond fighting for England, and is that even, like, a noble cause?
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's imperial power. Just, even in the Cold War, it's like, is he doing... they should do more with that, I think.
Yeah, especially, you know, in this day and age. It would be... Yeah, I think... That just is an easy way to make the bad guy sympathetic. Because, you know, the movies are always better when you can sympathize with the bad guy a little bit, and you can if he takes on the guise of anti-imperialism. Much like Bane from the Batman.
Basically, like, every action movie, like, for the past decade has been like that.
Yeah, pretty much every action movie is, like, telling you to...
Like, since the Joker, I guess.
Yeah, well, it's like... It's telling you, don't worry that you're actually rooting for, like, a sort of psychopath, fascist
I guess
kind of
before
guy.
that. Is the Die Hard movies make any like reason to root for or to empathize with?
No, that's one of the conceits, not conceits, but the premises of What are we talking? Die Hard. Dark Souls, Dark Side, Moon. The premises of Die Hard, premise. I can't talk. Is that the bad guys take on the guise of being a political thing, but they're actually out to steal money. You know, like, all the movies are like that. Oh, he parried you!
Totally did. That's what happens when that guy parries you.
One hit kill.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Still.
And he just walks away like a badass. Oh, that's Die Hard for you, Dark Souls for you.
Live Free or Die Hard made you empathize with Timothy Oliphant's character? Because he was, he was betrayed by his...
Yeah.
He was telling them that there was like a
security breach,
and they wouldn't listen to him.
But that's in the end, he was just stealing money from Social Security.
Yeah.
He was using that whole "you betrayed me," you're
was
vulnerable.
what was the original Die Hard villain
Hans
trying to get?
he was trying to steal the money from the Nakatomi Plaza, the big
just
corporation.
because he wanted to get rich.
Yeah, it was a heist. The point of Die Hard is it's a heist over being disguised as like a political situation. What were we talking about before I started jabbering and you died?
Just villains and how you empathize with them.
Oh yeah.
And you root for them sometimes.
Yeah. Well, I think that makes a better movie. And I thought they did a good job with Javier Bardem.
I lost 5 humanity there too.
You'll get it back. Just take your time. Yeah, so do you think it'll be the last Daniel Craig one?
I feel like I know he's gone on record saying he would do the Bond for the rest of his life. So he's definitely on board.
Yeah, but do you think they'll do one more? He's
I
getting
could
up
see
there.
one more in him. Like, would they just change to Idris Elba and not mention the fact that it's a different guy, or would they?
Well, isn't that what they always do?
Like, is he still James Bond, like a Scottish guy? Like that's his backstory. It is.
Well, they can change his backstory. Yeah, you can. I'm sure they're. Yeah, I think they can change his backstory. As long as he's still British.
Yeah.
Idris Elba's British.
He doesn't have like a very refined British accent though. He's got like a Michael Caine type.
Well, he can put it on. I mean, he's done American accents.
Yeah, that's true. Did like a Texas accent in Prometheus.
Yeah. He did
the squeeze box. He was really into that squeeze box.
Yeah.
Got Charlize Theron all hot and bothered.
Yeah. He did the Baltimore accent in The Wire. He did like a standard American accent in The Office.
Oh yeah, I saw him in The Office. A lot of the Wire characters I saw in other shows beforehand, like Omar.
Oh yeah. Did you watch the Community first?
Yeah. Like I only recently saw it.
Yeah. So I think he'd be good. Who are some other candidates you would think are good?
I really think Idris Elba would be great.
Yeah, it's hard to think of another.
Clive Owen.
Yeah, okay.
Would be decent.
He might be a little too
No,
old
you
now.
were saying you thought he was thin, too thin. Like.
I guess I just don't think of him as like an action star. That's just.
But that's one of like. He was in that shoot 'em up movie.
That's true. That was a pretty good movie.
He's in a bunch of action movies.
Yeah, it was just an uninformed gut opinion. Probably just from seeing him in. He was in Bourne too. Like, what am I saying? Yeah, Clive Owen is a good choice.
Oh, he was great in Bourne. Yeah.
I've changed my mind. But I just wonder, he's a little too old maybe? Like, they gotta think, like, we need him for 10 years at least. But I don't know how old Idris Elba is.
Yeah. I mean, if they could go a lot of ways with it, they could keep him like the exact same character and not mention that he's just a different actor, and he'll still be like an aging dinosaur. That's kind of like, I guess GoldenEye was like that too. Like ever since the Cold War ended, all the Bond movies have been how like
why?
Your war's over, Bond.
Yeah.
Why are you still fighting?
But now, they're sort of transitioning into being against like terrorists and. No, I thought the city scenes in this new Bond were really cool, like underground London and Shanghai looked really cool. Alright, let's check out this Drake sword.
Do we have time to fight that guy?
Time for one attempt.
Does that slow me down? What's my equip load? 26 out of 50, so I need to...
You need to drop one thing. Get to 25 out of 50. Take off your gloves or something.
I wonder... Oh, I should try the other...
You have rings? They're more weight, but they have better defense.
They look stupid.
Yeah.
What was my other one? Chain?
Yeah. How's this?
22. That should be enough, right?
Yeah.
If my math holds. Maybe I could have a different kind of...
As long as you're at 25 or under, right?
Yeah. Looks kind of silly, though. What if I get rid of my quiver? Does quiver cost anything?
I doubt it.
No.
Alright. We're all behind you, Mike. You can do it.
That guy, I mean, I definitely had that guy's number.
Until he killed you.
Yeah, but that's just because I lost focus. So I got one hit.
Alright. We need complete silence in the audience. And Mike is attempting this. It's like a dive.
You should see what the backstab
Oh
is.
man, that does so much more. You were doing like 34 with that. Or like at least 80, right? No, I don't know what you were doing. I wasn't paying attention. But it's better now. How did they get that there?
I don't know.
It looks like the writing on the side of the ring in Lord of the Rings.
There's definitely a lot of Lord of the Rings in this.
Yeah.
Like a
That
more
opening cutscene.
sinister Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. Or like Lord of the Rings after the Dark One has won. The Dark One, Sauron. Oh man. One hit KO on that guy. So many shards.
It was one-handed too.
Still have the Skyfall song stuck in my head.
She really belts it out, doesn't she?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, was born for the Bond theme.
Yeah. I don't even remember the last one. Quantum of Solace is a
It was
real...
Chris Cornell.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you like him, he's just not suited for that. Oh, you knocked it. You are gonna kill those guys. Even hitting the pillar, you got him.
Yeah. I think this counts as a blunt weapon. Or it might be because in keeping with our story of like we're a cleric knight, we're on a pilgrimage, right? So it's gone to the point where like, do we go against our
faith
yeah?
to beat the evil.
So we're like we've started a transition of moral incertitude. Incertitude.
Uncertitude.
Can't kill these fuckers.
We've heard some feedback from our loyal fans, and they seem a little disappointed. But I don't think they'll be disappointed when you're mowing through these guys. So.
I'm not disappointed, that's for sure.
Yeah. We'll go back to blunts once this blunts.
Yeah, once we find another good one.
Once we find a better one, or we just get to the point where our scaling would make it better. There's a lot of game left. Don't worry.
Just come along for the ride.
Alright. Heal up.
It's a long and winding road. Sweet, I feel like I should be whispering.
I know, I'm going to be completely silent. Let you do this.
What's he thinking?
Ah!
Didn't work. I should have been more quiet.
You shouldn't have talked.
Take this to the streets.
Man on man. Woman on man.
Mono el mono. Everybody loves running.
Get that item. Hollow soldier item. Oh, very useful.
You run away?
No.
Did not get his attention.
You got his attention.
Where did he go? Did he get trapped on the stairway? He may have leashed back to where he was.
Hmm. Well, this is good. You get another attempt at stabbing him.
Come on, buddy. What if he's behind me right now?
That would be terrifying. Oh, you react a lot better than I did. That legitimately scared me.
I didn't say anything, but I was a bit freaked out.
Oh my god. Oh, wow.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
Run away.
You drink that bastard?
Oh, is that through your shield?
Yep. I don't know if that looked much worse. I just couldn't get started on it.
Well, if you can go through your shield.
I think it was because it was an overhead strike. Normally I wouldn't let that hit me. Oh, I don't know. Maybe save that for next time.
Yeah, why don't we call it a day and you can recover your souls.
You never know what this game's gonna throw at you.
Yeah. I think you got it. You can do enough damage to him now,
just
but
need
you
to
can't
get-
even kill him.
I guess never got started.
Yeah.
Like, I need to get an open and then be able to just... I think because I had to use that Estus flask right away from the beginning. And you just can't get in a position where you have to use it. Because once you use it, they know you're using it, and it takes such a ridiculous long time to drink from it that they just run up on you.
I don't think we have enough time for another attempt.
No. It will not be.
So, let's just...
Where am I going?
You're gonna do your...
Oh, I'm going to show you the...
do the shortcut.
show you the wizard. See up there?
Yep.
There he is. Look at his trident. We'll be seeing him later.
Spoiler. Yes.
Well, I'm glad to be back here.
Back to relative safety.
Back to reality.
Oh, there goes Sandy. Oh.
Look, there goes Rabbit. How's this guy
Oh,
doing?
hello. I will teach you miracles.
How about... Wizard dude?
Ah, your face. You're practically hollow. But who knows? Going hollow could solve quite a bit.
Reinforced Master's Flask.
Alright. Then we'll wrap it up for the day. Melancholy end to a rousing episode.
Yeah, it's dispiriting.
Well, get used to it, Mike.
But did I get that right?
Yeah, it's S's Flask +1 now.
Okay. Thanks, lady.
Do you have any words of consolation for all the...
No. Try and kill that guy next time.
Yeah,
I know I have it in me.
we'll get our revenge, don't worry.
I don't know.
We'll be back.